Hello everyone, Ellen Campbell here with Campbell's Creations. Today is August the 19th, 2021, and I have started the process of putting my rows together. So, this is my first row and I just continue. Trim off my ends. Right sides together. I'm making my rows, and I must warn you ahead of time, I'm gonna have to pause my recording to run out and pick the children up from school. Once I get them home, I will return and start where I left off. Okay. And I'm finger pressing the seam to the dark side. The darker side. And next. Right sides together. I'm so glad I remember to trim them up because everything just falling in line. When you don't do it right, you get a headache real quick and you want to stop and give up on it. So, just remember, if you do what has to be done so your sewing can be happy and enjoyable, just come out nicely. Lock them stitches in. These little snips really come in handy. Okay, that was the red one, so that's all of these. I'm gonna lay this to the side. Now I'm gonna have to trim up the next. Let me see if I can turn it around and y'all can get to see some of these blocks. See that? Okay. That's a pretty flower, but so I can keep sewing, but I'm just gonna fold this. Look how even and straight it is. Even and straight. Because I did my trim work. And I like that. Even though I trimmed it some and added these 3-inch strips, it still looks kind of short. But I have some columns, 6-inch columns I'm gonna put in the middle, and then I also have some 6-inch that I'm gonna use as a border to go all around on the outside. So I'm gonna lay that there. When I come back, it's 2:20. Yes, it's time for me to go to the school. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. I'm going to pause it. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to pause. I'll be back. Okay. Now I'm going to take another row that I had laid out, and I'm going to trim them up to make these 12-inch blocks. So, guess I'll start from the last one. And this is it. I take them, I fold them in half. Lay them up there. Wait a minute. I start from the center, so continue. Let me see, can I angle this a little bit? I got all kind of stuff around me. That's what I'm working on, working with it. So I line it up as even as possible, and I turn my mat around so I can see my numbers, and I pick a line and I line it up. And I have like an inch hanging off on this side, and I go to my number 12 line and line up my ruler and trim. Ooh, cut that twice. Okay. Then I turn it around and I line this side up, this edge here. I lined it up on the first line. And I line the back up. And from that one, I trim it off at the 12-inch. Gotta get it lined up here. 12-inch marking line. Get that off and tighten my blade up. For some reason it keeps getting loose on me. Then I unfold this way and I fold it this way, making sure I line up the edges, and I rub it so that will be my fold, and I let it hang off about an inch on that side, and I come to my 12-inch measuring line, and I cut. Okay, so I turn it around, line it up at number 1, and I keep it on a straight line. Find my number 12. Make sure I get it good and straight. And okay. That's the first block in the second row. So I'll turn it face down. I always use the line above my numbers. As long as I got it lined up. Think I could use me a new rotary cutter. This one is about to play out, I guess. Turn it around. Line it up at the number 1 where I can see my numbers and keep it on the line. Bring it to the number 12 inch line. Line it up. Get it straight. Okay. We'll get it cut the other way. Put my 2 straight edges together. Line it up. About 1 inch hanging over. Okay, turn it around, put the straight edges, put it right in there. Make sure. Okay, this is number 2. Beautiful blue block. So I lines it up. Give me my inch over. Okay. Put it on number 12. Ooh. Turn it around. Ooh. Line that up in that corner on the lines. Keep it on the 12 inch. It is so wonderful to be sewing this and have all of them to line up and come out how you need it. So I take this here, stretch it out and fold it, line up my other edges. Give myself a little crease, stay on the line. There we go. Seems like I'm doing them much faster. Need that to lay back down. Lay back down, lay back down. Well, this is how I'm trimming them up. Pretty much what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other one. Guess what? I can pick it up. Another block. Trimmed. Ready. I have to make sure I have these edges. It don't matter whether I'm cutting from the right side or the wrong side. What matters is you have them lined up and you have your inches that drops off. To help line it up. Put it on the 12-inch marker line and give it the business. I'm glad I remember this step because it would have had some wonkiness going on. I wouldn't have liked it. And as it lay like that, twist it around, line up the other edges, edge to edge, and rub it. Same thing. Right there. Keep it on that line. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Won't stay tight. Line it up on the lines. Another block. Oh. I mean, this works so much better for me. When you line them up on these lines, you don't really have to worry about is they going to be straight or not because they're straight. Open it and turn. Put these edges together. I'm enjoying this so much. And it's very nice to be able to line everything up and get it shaped the way you need it. Beautiful, beautiful little square. And that's all for this row. So push that back a little. And take this row. Readjusting my camera here. Okay. Right side. Some of these are directional. You have to pay attention. Some of them is not. So using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm going to sew all of them together. And this would be row number 2. Trim off my length. Finger press. Finger press into the darker side of the seam, which is the grape fabric, which is look blue on camera. And pull the next block. Line up nicely. Good. Okay. Press it in to the darker side, which is the darker fabric. I'm finger pressing for now. Keep adding in, adding on. What did I do? I got a oh boy. Get all caught up under there. And I'm still caught. Okay. When I hold it up to the light, I can see the edge where I need to cut. So I just cut by that edge. Get it finger press. To the darker side of the fabric. Add the next block. It's not directional, so I can lay it in here. Each side is 12 inches. This is what I do. A day in a life. Someone running to the school. Someone running to the school. I have 3 blocks here. Furnace coming on. It's hot outside today here in Indiana. It's hot. Pressing these seams back. Mm-hmm. I just love it when they line up. I ain't got to fuss. That's what any squares you doing, any blocks, you line them up before you start to put them together. Line them up. Measure them out and get them trimmed. That way it'll make your quilting and sewing more enjoyable. Going down that seam. I forget I'm recording. I just go to singing and humming. Help me, Jesus. This thread lets me know that I'm sewing on the right side. Oops, broke my thread. Still got too much thread. Get the fuzzies together. This is the task for me, threading this machine back. Maybe I let down the presser foot, I can see more space. Yeah, that do helps. It does. line up the last block, and it's not directional, so just get it in here. Wait a minute. That was the last square to this row. This is gonna be probably the smallest one I'm making, the smallest quilt I made in a long time, since the baby quilt. This one should fit a twin size or a full size bed, but I'll measure it out when I'm done. Nope, it goes this way. I'm gonna have to iron it the way it goes, so. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. One of these have too many. I will see. If I have to go back and add more, then I have to add more. But basically, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and finish this last row. And when I come back again, I will be sewing the rows together with the columns in the center. Pretty much putting the quilt top together. Thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, do hit the like button. If you like any videos or any uploads that I posted, consider subscribing to my channel, please. And once you subscribe, ring the bell, so you will select all after you ring the bell, and you'll be notified anytime I go live or have a new upload. Thank you for watching. Do have a blessed day. Bye.